All right, so we left off by receiving our inventory items and we just made our returns. So now let's go ahead and see what happened on the 24th of June. So, as you can see, what happened here?
We did a delivered to Katie's Coffee Corner.
We delivered to Katie's Coffee Corner. Okay, so what did we do? How much of what, and how are we going to journalize this?
Accounts receivable.
Accounts receivable, good.
And then sales for the regular coffee, Supreme Coffee, and the coffee mugs.
Good. Accounts receivable. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and look up for one. Oh no. Go back up again. Find it. Here it is. I'll just highlight the whole thing. That's weird. I don't see the running ants. Okay, let's just see if it will work. But if it doesn't, then I was just going to have to manually type everything. Yep, I have to manually type everything. So, accounts receivable. What do we have? Sales, regular coffee. I have sales Supreme Coffee. And then we have sales ceramic. And then we have delivery income. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and enter everything in. So my accounts receivable account should be 11,000. Then this should be 450, 400, for 100, and then for 150, and then delivery should be 48. Yes. Okay, so how much does she owe me?
265.43.
Okay, actually I'm gonna use that as my equal sum formula. All right, so what is going to be my sales for the regular coffee?
65.80.
My Supreme Coffee?
59.85.
And then my coffee mugs.
109.78.
Okay, so here I'm gonna make sure that my debits match my credits by putting some equal sum here. So is it for 265.43?
Yes.
Perfect. All right, we have just enough information to make the note here. So who do we deliver this to?
Katie's Coffee Corner.
Invoice number
106.
106. terms that we gave her.
1% 15, net 30.
Good. So what are we going to do first? Good. We're going to do the ledger first. So here we have an accounts receivable. Invoice number 106. Journal 13 for 200.
65, 43.
26543. So what is my ending balance in my accounts receivable account? 1374.17. Good. What's next? Then we got to do all of our sales. So how many pounds of the regular coffee did we sell? 20. For 65.80. So what is my ending balance? $559.30. Okay. How many pounds of the Supreme coffee did I sell? 15 pounds. General journal number 13. Okay, and for 59.85. So how much is my total ending inventory here? I'm sorry, my sales. 558. Yeah, good. 5,859,850. And then now we gotta do our coffee mugs. How many coffee mugs did I sell to Katie?
22.
You sold 22 to her, so 22 mugs. At a total cost of $109. 10978. Okay. So what's my grand total of coffee mugs I sold? $750.72. Good. Let me see. Now we have delivery income all the way down at the bottom. $624. Invoice number 106. So what's my grand total?
150.
150. Good. Excuse me. Okay, so there we are. We finished the journal, the ledger. What's next? Subsidiary. Excuse me. All right, so here we are. Subsidiary ledger. We're dealing with Katie. Okay, and general journal 13 once again. But this time we sold something to her. What are my terms?
1%, 15, net 30.
Net 30. So what's the discount due date?
July 4th.
July 4th?
The ninth, I guess.
9.
Nine.
July
9. I put the 10th, so 9.
That's okay. And then when is the actual bill due?
July 24th.
July 24th. Good. So once again, what was the total amount on her sales receipt?
265.43.
265.43. She didn't make any payments at all, so in this case she owes us now a new amount of 265.43. All right. What's next?
Inventory sheet.
Yep, inventory worksheet. So here we are. So we sold to Katie 20 pounds and 15 pounds of Supreme. So regular coffee on the 24th, we sold 20 pounds. And for this price. Okay. So what is going to be my total cost of goods sold here?
$32.31.
Yes, $32.31. So let's update my inventory real quick. So I have $62.50 left. Okay. What's my total cost now?
$100.95.
$195. Okay, so I'm gonna black this out once again. Excuse me. Okay. And then Supreme Coffee, we sold how many pounds? 15. Okay. And we sold it at 184. The only batch that we have left. Okay. And 27. Okay, hold on, let me do my formula real quick. $27.60. And then I'm gonna edit this information right here. So if we had 99.5 and we subtracted 15 pounds, how much should I have left?
84.50.
Okay, I have 84.50 and I have 155.48. Let me see, I started with 108. Yes. Okay, good. So 55.48. Okay. So once again, I sold 27.60 worth of Supreme Coffee, and I sold 32.31 of reverse around. Regular coffee is 32.31, and my Supreme is the 20. back to my journal. Let's journalize it. The cogs. Okay. So once again, my regular coffee was the 32.31. And my supreme coffee was 27.60, right?
Yes.
27.60. Yes. And here I'm just gonna make a note that I sold to Katie. Okay, just in case she decides to return. Okay, so what's next?
Ledger.
Mm-hmm. We sold 20 pounds of coffee. General journal number 13 for a total of 32.31. So what is my grand total here?
503.80.
Good. Okay, and here I sold 15 pounds. For 27.60. Okay. Leaving my ending balance to be.
Add to 80 rupees.
Okay, good. Last but not least, we have to update our actual inventory accounts. Here's my regular coffee. 624. Sold 20 pounds. For the 32.31. So what should be my new ending balance in my regular coffee account?
105.
195, which is exactly what we solved in our inventory worksheet. Last but not least, let's update the Supreme coffee. $6.24, and it is for, we sold 15 pounds. General Journal 13 for $27.60. So what's my ending balance?
155.48.
155.48, which is exactly what we solved for in our inventory worksheet. So good. Excellent. What else do we need to do? What
The
else?
invoice.
Invoice? What about it?
Update.
On whose end?
Commissions.
Commissions. Good. So we already did the Katie, right? We just entered it in right here. So now we have to give Albert his credit. So here he delivered on the 24th, and it was invoice 106, and he was for the 265.43. So he gets 10% of that. So what is that? How much does he get here?
26.54.
26.54. And once again, that should be his new starting balance for his new paycheck. Okay. Okay. And I think that should be it for that one. Okay. Now, what happened here?
We received from Atlas Coffee Importers invoice number 355.
Good. So we finally received the coffee, right? So how are we going to journalize this one? How are we going to journalize this one?
Regular coffee, supreme coffee, and accounts payable.
Good. Perfect. All right, so here we received the inventory. Okay. We're receiving it on an accounts payable. Okay. Only difference is, what is the invoice number?
355.
All right, and the terms, is it still 1%, 15 net 30?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay, so how much of the regular coffee did we buy and how much of the supreme coffee did we buy?
125 pounds.
At 3. What's my total for the regular coffee?
173.75.
And then what is my total for my supreme coffee?
201.25.
All right, so that should equal out.
75.
Yep, 375. Okay. All right, to accounts payable. So what's next?
General ledger.
Mm-hmm. Ledger. Perfect. We're right exactly where we left off, which is the regular coffee and the supreme coffee. So let's enter this information in here. So how many pounds of the regular coffee did we buy?
20.
120.
125.
Good.
Oh, 125, sorry.
No worries. General journal number 13. We're still on 13. And we're increasing it by 123.75.
173. $173.75.
173.75. Okay. So therefore, what should be my ending balance in my regular coffee?
274.70.
274.70. Good. Right. Same thing now down to my excuse me, Supreme coffee. We're going to, we made a purchase of 125 pounds. General Journal number 13 for 201.75. Oh, sorry, 25.
25.
So therefore, oop, wrong side. 201.25 for a grand total of ending balance. Yes. 356.73. Okay. So what's next? Oh, and accounts payable. We increased our amount that we owe by $375. So what's my new ending balance?
55.96.
35? Yes. All right, what's next?
Worksheet.
You want to do it in the inventory worksheet? Okay. So here, regular coffee on the 24th. We purchased 125 at how much?
130.
130?
139.
No. 173.75. Okay, we can stop there until we add the freight. Okay, and then now we have our Supreme coffee, which we bought 125 pounds. At what price?
161.
161.
To bring us 201.25. Okay. What else do we need to do?
Subsidiary ledger.
Subsidiary ledger, good. We dealt with our vendor. Okay, so we could go back all the way up to Atlas Coffee. We bought 125 regular, 125 Supreme. Invoice number 355. General Journal number 13. My terms are
1% 15 net 30.
okay. So what is my discount due date?
July 9th.
July 9. And what is
24th.
perfect? Okay. My invoice amount or my bill amount is
375.
good. And of course, we didn't make a payment yet, so we owe an additional $375. So now we have a grand total of $14.73.75. And let's go ahead and double confirm and check it out here. So we're still good on every single one, right? Every single one. If we pay it now, we would make the discount period for all 4 bills. Okay? So we're good for now. Okay. All right, what's next?
Delivery charge, freight line.
Okay, hold on. There's one more thing.
Purchase order update.
We need to verify that we received the coffee. So there you go. We're going to go to purchase orders right here. We know that we received it. It's invoice number 355. Okay. Now we can go ahead and write that check to Freightlines. Okay. So here we are. I'll go ahead and write that check out to Freightlines. So on the 24th, how much was the amount due for?
62.50.
You were making a payment to Freightlines. Okay. So now we're going to go to, so this is 1524 is my check number. So now I'm going to journalize it. So just double checking. Okay, so here I have Freightline invoice number 632, check number 1524, right? We're gonna split the payment by 31.25 to give us a grand total of 62.50. Okay. So what's next?
Ledger.
Ledger. Here we are, ledger. Okay, perfect. We are already in our coffee already. I'm gonna start with regular first. So we received the freight line cost. So freight cost, general journal number 13 for $31.25. So therefore, what is my grand total I should have in my regular coffee?
305.95.
$305.95. Good. What about my Supreme coffee? I have to add the freight. For $31.25. So what is my grand total that I should have in my Supreme coffee?
387.97. 98.
Yes, perfect. Okay. Okay. And then I have to go up to my checking account to update my checking. So I wrote another check. 1524 for 62.50. So what is now my ending balance?
I have 2078.69.
2768.
No, I have 2051.69. I mean, 22.
We're adding more debt. Am I missing something? Are you guys
No, I got 220369. That's what I've got as well.
okay? All right.
Yes, 2053.69.
220369. Okay. Right, we wrote another NSF check once again. Okay, so, all right. So what do we do now?
Update inventory with delivery freight.
Okay. So we're gonna go to regular coffee. Okay. We added $31.25. So what's my grand total here?
Oh five.
205. Yeah, 205. So let's update my inventory. So now I should have a grand total quantity of
187.5.
187.5, and my new total cost is
Year 595.
305.95, which is exactly what we have in our ledger. Now we're gonna go to my Supreme Coffee. Supreme Coffee. So on the 20, oh, not the date. Over here, we added 31.25. So what's my total cost here?
232.50.
232.50. So again, what is my cost per item?
186.
186. Okay, even. Perfect. Wow. So once again, we're going to go ahead and transfer this information over. For 232.50. Okay. All right, what's next? What's next? What was that? Oh, you said that's all?
Yeah.
All right, we forgot one thing.
Hmm.
Okay, it's always going to be the problem when you jump around from worksheet to worksheet to worksheets. So there's one thing that we forgot to update.
No, the subsidiary, we gotta add the freight.
Yes, yes. In case we need to complain or we tell them that we never received it or whatever, for whatever reason, you need to make sure that you update your worksheet here. Or if maybe you need to ship back the coffee to them, then there you go. So here, 24th, right? They delivered coffee and we wrote the check number 1524. General Journal 13. Oh, whoa, wrong. This was 632. General Journal number 13. COD. Invoice amount was 6250. And then once again, we made a payment. So we should owe them nothing. All right. Okay, so now let's see. I'm going to go ahead and take a peek real quick. What's next? Okay, so go ahead and let's do this one real quick since it's 11:10 right now. So real quick, let's do this last one and then we'll stop here. Okay? So what happened next? So we're, oh,
To corner bookstore.
yes, okay. So what are we gonna, okay, so here's finally our invoice 105. So what happened here? How am I going to journalize this?
Accounts receivable.
Accounts receivable, good. I'm gonna copy the, up, cancel. So I'm gonna copy this right here. And hopefully it will copy everything. There you go. Just a few minor changes here. Okay, so we got accounts receivable. Yes, we sold regular coffee, supreme coffee, and some coffee mugs. We got a delivery charge. And now instead of to Katie's Coffee Corner, who did we sell this to?
The corner bookstore.
The corner bookstore. Invoice number 105. Terms, are they the same?
1% 15 at 30. Yep.
Good. All right, so what was the amount that the corner bookstore owes me?
194.
Okay, so I'm going to leave that as my equal sum. What was the total amount of coffee I sold?
49.35.
Supreme coffee
39.90.
and my coffee mugs.
74.85.
And lastly, my delivery fee for $30. Okay, so I should get a grand total.
Yep, 194.10.
Perfect. 194.10. All right, so let's go ahead and plug those numbers into our ledger. Okay, so I have an accounts receivable. So go to here, right underneath, accounts receivable. the 24th, invoice number 105, general journal number 13, and we increased our account by 194.10. So therefore, what is my ending balance in my accounts receivable?
156,827.
Yes, perfect. Okay. Now we're gonna go to our revenues. Okay, once again, all the way up the top. How many pounds of regular coffee did we sell?
15.
15.
15 pounds. Okay, general journal 13 for a total of
49.35.
49.35. All right. So that makes my ending balance be 608.65. Good. And how many pounds of Supreme coffee did I sell?
10.
Ooh, not that one. This one. 10 pounds. Right? Here you go. And I sold it for $39.90.
90.
So what is my total amount here?
58.40.
Good. And lastly, I sold some coffee mugs. How many did I sell?
15.
We sold 15. At what price?
74.85.
74.95.
85.
85.
85. All right. So that makes my account balance what?
82557.
Good. Lastly, we have delivery income for $30. So here we are. 624. Invoice number 105. Okay, for another $30. So what's my ending balance here?
180.
180.
All right, good. Now we're going to go to my subsidiary ledger because I dealt with the corner bookstore, which is the very last one. Here's Mr. Corner Bookstore. Okay, Corner Bookstore, 24. Okay, nothing there. So this is invoice number 105, general journal number 13. What was my terms?
1% 15 net penalty.
So what's my discount date?
Aren't we on General Journal 14?
Oh, yes, we are. Wow, thank you. I think so. Yes, we are.
Yes.
We started a new one?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so I'll fix all that later. So General Journal 14. Okay, good. So if the discount due date is going to be July 9th plus, yes, July 24th. So what was my invoice amount once again? It was 194.10.
Yep.
So because no payments were made, therefore he owes us another 194. Now, if we just look at this real quick, we are expected another check to be arriving sometime soon because The date here is the 25th, so we should be expecting another check. Okay. All right. All right. Last but not least, what do we need to also put here? All right, what? Commissions, good. So here we delivered on the 24th, and this was invoice 105. So what is 10% of 194.10?
1941.
1941. So therefore, this is going to be 1941. And then what's the grand total here?
$45.95.
Okay, so now we owe Alan another $45.95. Okay, good. So what's next?
Cost of goods sold.
Cost of goods sold, so inventory worksheet. Okay, so regular coffee. How many pounds of regular coffee did we sell? 15. All right, at this price, so what is going to be my total cost of goods sold?
24.45.
Oh, I have to do one. I have to equal round.
Yeah, 48.
2. Yes, 24.48. Let's update my inventory. So if I sold 15 pounds, how much should I have left?
170 to 50.
172.50. And what is my new total cost?
281.47.
Good. Okay. Same thing with my Supreme coffee. How many pounds did I sell? We sold 10 at what cost per item?
184.
184, pretty straightforward. Therefore, he should 1840. Oops. Fat fingered that one, so we gotta redo that one. 1840. So let's go ahead and update our inventory once again. We got rid of another 10 pounds. So instead of 84.50, we should have 74.50. There you go. And now that we have new inventory, we should also start calculating our new total here. So we should have a total of 369.58. Okay. So let's go to our journal, right? To journalize what we have here. So you have 1840 and 24.48. So 24.48 and 1840. Okay. And we didn't sell it to Katie's Coffee Corner. Who did we sell it to? We sold this to
The corner bookstore.
the corner bookstore. So cost of goods sold, once again, our ledger. How many pounds of coffee did we sell? I think this one was 15 pounds.
15.
Okay. General journal number 14. And how much did it cost us? I think that's right. So in grand total, how much is my cost of goods sold for my regular coffee? Five, two, seven. Oh, 528.
5 to 8. 38.
Yes, 28. Right. Okay. And here we sold an additional 10 pounds. Here we are. General journal 14 for 1840. So what is going to be my new total ending balance in my cost of goods sold for
54642.
54642? Good. Last but not least, we're going to update our inventory. Okay, for our Supreme coffee and our regular coffee. So here we are. Regular coffee. 24. We sold 10 pounds. Oh, wait. We sold 15 pounds of the regular.
Yes.
General Journal 14 for 24.48. So what should be my ending balance in my inventory account for regular coffee?
281.47.
All right, and does that match our inventory worksheet?
Yes.
Oh, wait, this is my inventory worksheet. Yes, right? 281.47. Okay. So now back to my ledger to update my Supreme coffee. We sold 10 pounds, General Journal 14 for 1840. So therefore, what is going to be my new ending balance?
36958.
Yes, 36958, which we already calculated that in our inventory worksheet. Okay, so good job, guys. It is 11:30, so yep, we'll just stop here, like I've mentioned earlier, and we'll continue on tomorrow.